Good evening to everyone. Myself P. Jain from Department of Mechanical Engineering, second year, regular. Here I am going to discuss about the topic construction and working principle of three-phase induction motor. Getting into the introduction, the three-phase induction motor is a type of motor that operates on the principal electromagnetic induction. First, what is a motor and what is purpose of using motor and what is its principle? First, motor is a electric machine that which converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. Most electric motors operate through the interaction between the motor's magnetic field and electric current in a wire winding to generate force in the form of torque applied on the motor shaft, and this is known as a motor. And now, what is three-phase induction motor? A three-phase induction motor derives from its name from the fact that the rotor current is induced by the magnetic field instead of electric connections. These three-phase induction motors are widely used in industrial parts. These motors are used in industrial parts. The motor operates by generating a rotating magnetic field that interacts with the rotator to produce motion. Next, rotor part in induction motor. The rotor parts are short circuited by end rings, creating a closed loop that allows current flow. What is the role of rotor in induction motor? The rotor is a essential component of various machines that serve to transmit mechanical power from one part to another. Here, the rotor transmits the power from one part to another part in the motor. The term rotor refers to rotating part of machine that transmit mechanical power. The term rotor referring here the transmit of mechanical power from one part to another part, and this is the rotor. As the rotating magnetic field from the stator induces current in the rotor, a torque is produced causing the rotor to rotate. A torque is formed to rotate. The squirrel cage design is robust, the maintenance free and suitable for high speed applications. Next, role of starter. What is the role of starter in the induction motor? In an electric motor, the starter provides a magnetic field that derives the rotating armature. For example, in a generator, the starter converts the rotating magnetic field into electric current. This is a crucial role, how the starter magnetic field to change the magnetic field into electric field. This is the role which plays in a motor. Next, construction of three-phase induction motor. The main components of three-phase induction motor included the starter, rotor and enclosure. In previous we discussed about starter, rotor and enclosure. What is the role of starter? That which converts the rotating magnetic field into electric field is called the starter. And what is the rotor? It refers to part of machine that transmit mechanical power. This is called the rotor. And enclosure. What is an enclosure? An enclosure protects a motor from contaminants in the environment in which it is operating. In addition, the types of enclosures affects the cooling of the motor, and there are different types of enclosures. These three main components are used to construct a motor. The starter consists of laminated iron core with three phases winding and that are evenly spaced around there in circumference. The rotor is a typical squirrel cage design made of aluminum or copper bars placed in the salts and short circuited at both ends. Next, and advantages and disadvantages in induction motor. Induction motor. It is a low cost, simple design, high efficiency, low loss, less maintenance. As the same way, we have some disadvantages: poor torque, difficult speed control, lagging PF. These are the advantages and disadvantages of the induction motor. And now, working principle of three-phase induction motor. What is the working principle of the induction motor? The motor which works on the principle of electromagnetic induction is known as the induction motor. This is the main working principle of the induction motor. When the starter windings are energized with the three-phase AC supply, a rotating magnetic field is generated. When the winds are energized, a three-phase AC supply is supplied, a rotating magnetic field is generated. This rotating magnetic field induces currents in the rotor conductors, creating a magnetic field that interacts with the starter field. Just now I told that the motor which works on the principle of electromagnetic induction is known as a induction motor. The interaction between the stator and the rotor magnetic field produces a torque that drives the rotor in the same direction as the rotating magnetic field. Next, types of three-phase induction motors. Induction motors can be classified into two main types. There are squirrel gauge and wound rotor motors. Squirrel gauge motors are the most common types due to their rugged construction and simplicity. Wound rotor motors allow for external resistance to be added to the rotor circuit, providing variable speed controls. These three-phase induction motors are classified into two main types. These are squirrel gauge motors and wound motors. Next, application of the induction motor. Application of three-phase induction motor. And these are lifts, cranes, hoists, large capacity exhaust fans, driving lathe machines, crushers, oil extracting mills, textiles, etc. The three-phase induction motor is a versatile and widely used motor types of industrial and commercial applications. Its simple construction, reliable operations, and low maintenance requirements make it a popular choice for various machinery. Understanding the construction and working principle of three-phase induction motor is essential for efficient operations and maintenance in industrial settings. From this, we learn about types of motors and the role of stator and the rotator and enclosure, and what is the principle of motor. And these working principle of three-phase induction motor is essential for efficient operations and maintenance in industrial settings. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you everyone.